All right, as seen on TV, folks. I've seen this a bunch of times on some of those survival shows, you know, Dual Survival, Les Stroud, Survivor Man, all that kind of stuff. And I've seen it on videos, but I've never done it. Always wanted to try it. First time I saw it, I was like, what the hell? It's like, seriously? And you know, that was several years ago, but I've always wanted to try this. Boiling water in a plastic water bottle. Now, I'm gonna do this here in my backyard, for one thing, just to try it, make sure it does work, and also so I can know how to do it if ever the need arises, if I'm out somewhere, you know, and because you know, the thing about being out in the woods and stuff, there's trash everywhere. It doesn't matter how far you go out. Never fails, never ceases to amaze me. In the middle of nowhere, there's a bunch of damn trash laying in the woods somewhere. Somebody has dumped something, something's got blown over, something somehow. And a lot of times, you see these. So we're gonna give this a shot. See if it works. Boiling water in a plastic water bottle. Let's give it a try. All right, now the trick is tie your bottle to a paracord or some kind of something, and it's supposed to lick the flames. We're gonna make sure we have it in just the right spot. There. Now the trick is that it's supposed to, that the flames, while there's water in the bottle, will not melt the plastic. So it can even touch the plastic and not melt the plastic, and it's supposed to boil the water. So it's good for purifying water if you're out and about, things like that. So giving this a try, see how good this is going to work. Not sure how long it'll take. You can see the bottle is already melting a little, not melting but shaping, but that's okay. It's not leaking, it's not doing anything like that. So this, yeah, it's a great idea for purifying water when you're out, you know. So if you got nothing else, if you don't have a metal pot or a clean canteen, any of that kind of stuff, it's a good alternative source. Not sure how good how healthy the water is after boiling it in plastic. So, but if it's an emergency situation, I'm sure you'll be okay. It's not like you got to make it a habit, you know. So Anyway, I'll get back to you. Keep this fire going. All right, we're about 7 minutes in probably. Put a little more wood on the fire there to make sure it gets going good. And that bottle is in there. I see little bubbles and stuff so far. Not sure how well y'all will be able to see them in there at that, but so far so good. I'll get back with y'all here in a little bit, and we'll see what happens. So you can see there's bubbles in there. And I have to keep dumping a little bit of water out of there because at first I thought there was a leak because I saw drips of water coming off the bottom, but the bottle is squeezing down, being plastic, kind of squeezing tighter, and it's making the water come to the top. So I dumped a little out, just probably, I don't know, a quarter cup, just to get it off the top. See, it's and see, there it is. See, it's squeezing down, and see how it's coming out the top. You can see it right there. But I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it. Because when I touch it, the water is hot. And you can see bubblage. So, yeah. I've been at this for about, I don't know, 15 minutes. Since it's been on the fire. So yeah, it does take a little bit, but that's okay. And you can see bubbles starting to come up. I'll get back with you in a little bit when it really starts rolling. All right, folks, we have boilage. We have boilage. It's a learning process. I've been keeping the fire stoking on it and everything, adding little bits to it. So the trick is to keep flames on it for sure, instead of just coals and things. And so it's going, it's working, it's boiling, and you can see it starting to pop up out of that. And I think another trick too is that only fill the bottle about 3/4 of the way, maybe even half, a little over half, because the bottle squeezes down. So that bottle's about half the size as it was. So here you can see how much it's squeezed down, so to the size. But it is working, it does work, and awesome. So you can do this. So awesome. It's boiling good. There we go. So what did I learn? I learned that it can work, that it really does work, not just seen on TV, you know, and stuff like that. And I figured it did because, you know, I mean, it works, you know, I mean, I just saw it, I just never tried it. But I learned, you know, myself some tricks to make sure you just keep the fire, you know, flames going on it, and to get it boiling and things like that. Might be able to do it with coals too, I don't know. So probably just takes longer. It actually took about 30 minutes to boil that. So everything, which all in all, not bad. And but it's a good trick, something to know. Hope you learned something. I did, you know, just for funsies, and learning it so that it can be done. You know, it can be done. And if you need it, you have an access to be able to purify water if you need to. So hopefully you never have to use it. If you do, hope you enjoyed the video, and keep it heavy.